So DJI have been getting a lot of negative feedback about the overheating with their brand new Osmo Nano. In fact, we ran a stress test on the overheating issue with this camera, and this criticism was very much deserved. But have DJI listened to their customers and fixed the overheating problem with their latest firmware update? Let's find out. Now, we know that overheating tests can be rather boring, so we're going to get straight into it. We've upgraded the Osmo Nano to the latest firmware ending in 60. The ambient temperature in the room is 24 Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit. There is no airflow going over the camera or monitor module. And we're recording at 4K 60 frames per second, high bit rate with Rocksteady on, normal colour 10-bit. Now the time we're trying to beat is 26 minutes 48 seconds, which was achieved in our previous overheating test. So let's see how we got on. And the Osmo Nano overheated with a time of 25 minutes 32 seconds. So the new firmware actually reduced our record time, but bearing in mind we're not in lab conditions. In fact, we're in my kitchen, so I would say this was in margin of error. Let's let the camera cool down and fully charge it again, and this time we'll go at 4K 30 frames per second. So we're going to repeat the test, but this time at 30 frames per second, and the time to beat is 33 minutes 17 seconds, again achieved with the older firmware. Let's see how it gets on. And the time the Osmo Nano got was 2 hours, 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Yep, you heard that right, 2 hours, 4 minutes and 11 seconds. And it did not overheat, it just ran out of battery. Now, because this was such a massive jump, we decided to run the test again just to confirm the results. And with this second run we got a time of 57 minutes 53 seconds, and yes, it did overheat. And now, because we got two very different results, we're going to have to run it a third time. And on our third run we got a time of 1 hour 16 minutes 29 seconds, and again the camera overheated. So as we saw there, the results were jumping all over the place, but all of them were a massive improvement over the original firmware. Remembering also there's no airflow going over the camera. Now, in all these tests we are letting the camera cool down afterwards and giving it a full recharge of the battery. Next, we're going to see if changing the bitrate from high to standard makes a difference with overheating. So now, like I say, we're going to test with standard bitrate to see if this makes a difference to the overheating inside the Osmo Nano. And we're going to start with 4K 60 frames per second. And the time we're looking to beat is 25 minutes 32 seconds, which was achieved with high bitrate. And the time that the Osmo Nano achieved was 25 minutes 24 seconds. Yep, with standard bitrate it overheated 8 seconds quicker. Again, we're going to repeat this test with the standard bitrate at 4K 30 frames per second. Now, as you might remember, with the high bitrate we got results all over the show, so I'll just put these up in the top right hand corner. And the time the Nano achieved in standard bitrate 4K 30 frames per second is 2 hours 8 minutes 23 seconds. The camera never overheated, it just ran out of battery. Next, we're going to change that bitrate back to high, but this time we're going to put a fan near the camera, blowing a very small amount of air over the camera to see if it disperses some of that heat. Now, the fan we're going to be using is a small desktop fan. We're going to have it on its lowest setting, and my guess is the wind speed from this fan is approximately 5 miles per hour. So all the tests up to now have been with no airflow going over the camera or monitor modules. So let us see, even with the smallest amount of airflow over the camera, if it makes a difference to overheating. Again, we're recording at 4K 60 frames per second. And the time to remember here is 25 minutes 32 seconds, which was achieved with no airflow. Let's see how the camera holds up. And with airflow going over the camera, we achieved a time of 1 hour 49 minutes 37 seconds. The camera never overheated, it just ran out of battery. And again, we're going to repeat this test with airflow at 4K 30 frames per second. And we got a time of 2 hours 5 minutes 7 seconds. The camera never overheated, it just ran out of battery again. So there you have it, that's the Osmo with the firmware update with an overheating test, and the key thing to take away from it is airflow, airflow, airflow. Even with a small amount of airflow going over the camera dissipates that heat and keeps the camera running. And that's how most people are going to use the camera anyway, so there really is no worry about overheating with the Osmo Nano. Now if you've got anything at all from this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Check out our other Osmo Nano videos on our channel and hit that subscribe button for future videos. Thanks for watching, we'll catch up in that next video. See you soon.